Alright, this was a quick requested video showing how you might build a fireplace like this using moldings. So I'm working in X12. Nothing special about any of this stuff. This is done with moldings. And I made no attempt to replicate exactly what was in the picture. This is way oversized. It's over 10 feet wide and about the same height here. So, like I said, this was just done quickly. So here's some molding profiles. And you can see they're vastly different size. This little one right here, this little triangle piece, is what I used to make the top part. And then this piece right here makes the surround. And you can, you can take these and you can move them around however you want them. And a lot of times it takes playing with this stuff. You draw a profile, you apply it, it doesn't look right, you rotate it, you apply it, it doesn't look right, you just fool with it. I'm sure that there's some rhyme or reason to this, but I don't do these enough to remember. And over here, this is one of the things that I don't like about doing this with moldings, because it looks like this in plan. The end result looks okay, but when you come over here and plan, it just doesn't look right. So that's the top part, or the flue, or whatever you call the top part. This is the molding around that's that right there in the top part. And then this right here is a 3D molding polyline. And you typically do those in elevation. So all you do is draw, convert it to a 3D molding polyline, and this will come up usually with the last molding you used. And I want to replace that one. I'm going to replace it with that. And you can change this. This does different things. You can play with that. You can also resize it. Right now it's 24 by 24. But you can resize it. You can change offsets and things. You just need to play with that and see what all that stuff does. So you see it's not right. So let's try this one. And all you have to do when you select a molding over here, you can just click on this and it'll apply that molding. So see, that doesn't look right either. That one doesn't look right. Alright, there's one that's giant. But you can see it's the right shape. This doesn't help much because when you add it to the library, it just comes in as molding unless you rename it. So if you come over here and draw a shape, add it to the library, there it is. So there's your quick, newly formed fireplace surround. So let's take this and just rotate it 90 degrees. I guess that's impossible. Now let's add that to the library. Here we go. Let's apply that so you can see what that does. That one looks better. And here's what it looks like in plan. Very odd. So let's do the top. This is just a plain polyline. I just clicked. It's 2 by 2. We'll convert it to a molding polyline. Say OK. I'm going to use that one. And let's take a quick look. There it is down there. I'm going to select this back edge, remove molding from selected edge, and then notice how tiny it is. So I'm going to open this up, and the first thing I'm going to do is come up here and make this 128 inches. That's just raising it in the Z-axis. I'm going to come back over here to Moldings. I'm going to make it 12 inches wide, and let's make it 14 feet tall. And then you can do this in plan or 3D. And there's that. Now the other problem with this stuff is that you want to get this on top of this. And that's not always simple to do because there's no snaps here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line here. I'm going to come over here, get the center of that. I'll select this, and I'm going to center it on that. And then I'm going to center it on that. And then I'm going to select this. I'll do the same thing. And I got pretty close on my manual resize. See, there's no There's no snaps. So you have to do this with dimensions, or just eyeball it like I'm doing. So I don't need that or that. You don't have to be precise with this. Let's make that a molding polyline. I'm going to make this 120. Let's add a molding. Let's use this one. Let's make it 9 inches tall, 6 inches wide. And then we can take this and put it right there. Take this one over here, put it there, this one here. And let's clean up these. Alright, let's open this up. Let's make it to top. Let's make it 12 inches. Say okay. And so then you just need to adjust this stuff. So I'm just going to drag this up a little bit. This one you have to move like that, or open it up. Now, if you want this to look better, you would have made your own molding here. That seems like a lot of work, but I'm just fiddling around showing all this stuff. It's a lot quicker if you just do it. And then what you can do is you can select all these 3 things here and make a symbol. And you can set it to stretch the way you want it. But like I said, the biggest problem is that it just looks goofy in plan. But moldings are really powerful, very powerful. You can do so much with them, so much. Somewhere, I've only got four molding videos. These would all be a good watch. These Basics 1 and Basics 2 are pretty basic, but they give you the basics.